Final scene? You want a final ending? Mob fucking boss style? You got it, Joey. Enjoy your fucking road music, because again, I'm gonna save your fucking life like I always fucking do and get no fucking credit! It's my fate. Lucky for yo ass, I don't do it for the credit. I do it because I love you, Joey, and I love our family, and I love our kids, and my dad's a fucking pedo, and I'm telling you, I don't feel bad for taking something that's always been mine. He already said last night, you can take the car. That's right, I'm gonna take the fucking car, and I'm gonna fucking drive Joey wherever the fuck he wants to go. Got it? Good. Gotta have all them kids though, Joey. If you short, you better bring me a fucking body and the other two alive. Because nigga, we gonna pull over and we gonna show you per Tesla how fucking energy strikes twice. That's why, nigga. That's why, Joey. You want a final restoration? You want a final fucking redemption? You want the ending to the fucking movie? You got it. Got it. I'm gonna make sure I record it too when I fucking bring Tyler back from your bullshit.
Hi,
fuck
I'm Mike
you,
and I
Jen.
Colorado Public Radio.
Fuck
I'm an artist.
you,
I work
Jen.
on sculpture. And
Fuck you, Jen. Like to see you fucking. Oh, I'm the only one with a fucking car, bitch. Who has Aquarius? Nigga, you got me fucked up all the way the motherfucker over there with Sagittarius, and my back chart tells me that I will fucking slice and dice your ass, nigga. I have more fucking knowledge on how to fucking slice and dice somebody without getting caught. I promise you. I choose to be a better person. I choose to be a good person and go to church and pray for you. Because in my church, I swear to fucking God, Joey, you dead in that trailer? Guess what? I'm going to hook up these batteries. I'm going to bring your ass back, nigga, for your life sentence. Because you ain't getting out of this shit. My government, we don't kill you. We bring you back. So you can watch us all be happy. No, you're going to be castrized. You're going to be chemically castrated. But on top of that, I'm going to make sure that you can never reproduce as well. Oh no. You ain't bringing another Holly Rose Russell out into this world just to take her out. I'm sorry. That ain't never gonna happen, sir. You ain't never gonna have another fucking kid on the fucking planet. You have sex trafficked over 20 children of your own flesh, Joey, that I've caught you. Just spiritually. And that's not even counting. Well, I guess we should, huh? I guess it does count the 20 lifetimes that you thought you were going to get away with that shit, nigga, and you never fucking did. Because in other lifetimes, I took fucking Libra, needing to go towards a Scorpio, as a fucking threat, okay? Because that told me that you were never, ever going to let me have them children, that you would murder them children before you would let me fucking take them safely. So, you know what? Guess what I did last lifetime? I snatched Jen's gun out her motherfucking hand, shot her in the fucking foot just to fucking match the polarity of disrespect. Because we're gonna match the toe crusher on this one, buddy. Okay, one versus many. I'll fucking smash all your toes, bitches. Everyone, ding, 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 ding. You all got it coming. And the next thing I did is I fucking just straight up shot you in the fucking face, Joey, for fucking hurting our kids like that shit. And then I packed our kids up and we left. Yeah, that's how that fucking went. Yeah, and unfortunately, they still charged me for your murder last lifetime, and I still did a life sentence, and my children were still sex trafficked, and they were still taken and murdered and eaten anyway. So, lesson learned, humanity! So, you're allowed to sexually abuse children abuse people equal a government of genocide. And if I get arrested and I run on bond, your bondsman's allowed to shoot me. You guys are allowed to kill me. I'm not your fucking property, bro. Spiritually, at all. At all. In fact, every person on the planet that thought they were going to get away with that shit, they never come back, actually. Hence why there's a shortage. So I'm going to explain this one more time spiritually. If you are having a shortage, okay, on pregnancies, it's either one or two reasons, homie. It's because the government made it that way, especially because that COVID vaccine does that, makes men sterile. But also, what it does is if you think that we are underpopulated, it's because the people that did all this and thought that they were going to get an extra 2 seconds, which hence is your next lifetime. Okay? So what Aquarius and Cancer do every lifetime, hence Thoth and the moon and Egypt and all this garbage and how we come in and clean up your biblical mistakes. Unfortunately, every lifetime, you try and blame us for all your narcissistic fucking lies and tricks, which all mirror back in evidence. But even the judges, it goes all the way up, had to cover this up. And again, I am speaking because, again, I am a domestic violence advocate. My business is a church, and I am a DV shelter if I could ever find some property. Now, I'm telling you, because it's a 3-month wait just for me, okay, I'm going to tell you that I still govern the rights of domestic violence laws, okay? And if I can't find, and I could pull it up I could ask Metro to pull up this conversation right now, which is hence why I told them, please, do us all a favor. Let's pull an AT&T and an NRA with Snowden. Literally, you can lick my ball sack, dude, that I haven't even fucking decided if I was going to be a man yet next lifetime. Mostly because we don't get those kind of choices, stupid. You're playing with things that don't make sense, okay? Don't make sense to make, again, if you're making an entire gender out of something called a non-binary per theology, okay, and the Hermetica teachings is that once something's been written down and then, of course, used in a computer program, and then you use it as a gender, okay, that tells me that these are your doppelganger DNA, first off. These are your MK Ultras, okay, as non-binary people, because, again, if you look at a computer, those non-binary numbers, they're easily replaced by ones and zeros. Ones and zeros, guys. Okay, and that's all you guys are, and that's why all the music industries make fun of you, calling you guys cookie cutter fucking bitches, okay? It's because you guys are literally cookie cutter yourselves. Like, it doesn't, again, you can have genetic chromosomes at 233. We all going to have that as a basic foundation, okay? But if you, again, if it's 6, 7, 8, that breaks down to 8, again, which tells me, because there's 2 components in math, okay? Ha! Because I can do math. Light, okay, and sound are 2 components. They are 2 components. And if they are traveling at the same speed, okay, then that means they both need something of mass or structure or solidarity or objectivity. Okay, hence why we don't form attachments to these things, because they're supposed to equivalate your non-binaries in your program called life. Okay, humans are not for slavery in any sense of the word. And I'm telling you, government, because I exposed you for trying to murder me, lying, and for the 3rd time's a charm, trying to put me in a medical facility to say that I'm crazy, has just absolutely got me fucked up over here, okay? So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to pick a spot. I'm going to have to probably get permission from the city, and then also email them and let them know, of course, because I'm going to have to take some type of forest or reservoir type area that's not being governed by the police. And So I'm going to tell you, this is where I'm at until the Adams County Sheriff's Department dropped my charges for lying. Because you all know I did not fucking trespass on anything ever. And I also didn't steal anything either. Because you can't steal something somebody keeps trying to murder you for, you know? It gets old. It gets real old, especially when it's your own family. You know, it's like, don't you care? Don't you care? What do you mean? You did not care about murdering me, about taking my money, sex trafficking my children, sexually abusing them, abusing me, allowing my government to take me away and murder me and or throw me in a mental institution per Aleister Crowley's biblical plan here, Joey. It didn't work out last lifetime either, bro. No, you see why. Do you see Aleister Crowley walking around right now? Then no. Age of Aquarius, Book of Aquarius, and Libra Thoth is a fabrication, okay, of Pisces imagination. It'll never happen, Cancer, with the moon attached to that semi-perimeter in Venus. I'll tell you why. Because if, again, you killed a Cancer. You killed a Cancer, Joey. Dad, you killed a Cancer, okay? Matt Mazzotti had Cancer and moon, which means that you might as well have just murdered me. Hence why I do not play with that polarity of disrespect. As you continue to try to set me up again, it's not going to happen. It'll never happen again. In fact, you can do whatever you want. You can report the car stolen, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go find me a place that is considered a DV shelter per the, whatever. It has to be whatever county I need to go through in the state of Colorado. Because, again, I'm not leaving. I have to find my own domestic violence shelter in a wooded area where the police can't kill me. Okay? And then on top of that, my brother, who biblically set me up. You know, I'm over it, dude. It's not cute or funny to me anymore. Yeah, it's your brother. Yeah, of course of course. Now Danny gets involved, even though he doesn't want anything to do with me all the way up until now. And we're considered to be born on the same day, 3 years apart. Yeah, fucking right. You guys murdered my real parents, and I know that because whatever's left it's not it. This isn't it. Okay? Joey's not my real husband. You're not my real parents. The only thing that's real is those children, and that's because I gave a piece of my DNA to make them. That's it. Okay? Keith, you're not real. You're an absolute fabrication. If you think that you're an ascendant in Pisces, you fucking hate Pisces. Again, you liked Vern. Wasn't your favorite. So don't believe it. You have Capricorn and Moon, Keith, which tells me, again, that your narcissists are Aries, Pisces, and Scorpio as well. And since you have Scorpio and Venus, that means that you're an ISO decay on self-zombie DNA of narcissism. So if you have a sign, and a sign that tells you to stay away from it's another sign, and you can't, it's in your birth chart, then you an ISO decay narcissism. You were literally made by the MK Ultra to ISO decay, Joey. You were literally a doppelganger. The real you, okay, that died at birth, okay, and I'm telling you, okay, sweetie, because I love you this much, is that what happened, okay, is that you died, baby. You literally died when you were a baby. You died twice on the table, okay? You and your brother. Of course, we don't talk about your brother, your twin brother, because it's fucking horrific and sad, okay? So, moving on from that polarity, yeah, Joey, that baby body that you once were in, that's dead. It's gone. That avatar is dead. Once it dies, it's literally, you have to understand, it's like a plant, okay? You can cut things off, and you can, replant them and put them back in the soil and have them be nutrient and nurturing, hence why soil takes care of all these things. But with a human, it's a lot more complicated because the river of blood runs deep, okay? If blood is the reason what gives your soil nutrients, okay, it's telling you to be smarter than the average bear, first off. Don't fall for the tricks. But also, try to make better decisions, okay? Because that means if I can take one drop of my DNA and I can fertilize my backyard, pretty much, then imagine if everybody just gave one drop of blood once a year to the soil on every agriculture in America. You guys would never have to sacrifice anything ever again. And then your donation, of course, because if you filter that soil back through, just like you filter water and anything else, okay, you would still be able to break down and separate those molecular chemistry nutrient differences. Like, you literally could see the chromosomes on the computer and see the semi-perimeter lines that literally separate the difference in chemistry tables, okay, and nutrients and soils and things that you need. And if you can do all that, then you can take one tiny drop of Aquarius blood, okay, and you would never have to worry about blood transplant or blood transfusions, anything like that. If you just picked up some dirt, put it in a machine, and it just naturally filtered out what it needed, and then put the nutrients that it needed to multiply your blood cells, your white and red blood cells, but not so much that it clogged an artery. Again, you got to match the polarity of gravity and pressure, and when you're building something, and as an engineer, I can tell you, as a master engineer, I'm a master builder engineer, and I can tell you I'm a master at everything I do, because I take every second and think about every tiny little bit and how it connects to something else. Because if nature is, if it's truly, okay, one big circle of life, then that means that whatever I'm talking about now is going to relate to something in New York 4 years from now. That's just the way it works per Tesla energy striking in two areas. And if I'm using breath, I'm using air, carbon dioxide to speak, then that tells me that that is a totally different polarity, okay, on your chemistry table of what you're allowed and what you're not allowed to perceive if knowledge is forbidden per God, okay, not the devil. Devil didn't say it was forbidden. Devil said, hand me on up, you can fuck math up. Again, I would have gave Einstein a triple A, okay, with a bunch of smiley faces, okay. I would have gave his wife a fucking a negative fail, and I would have suspended her from my semester. I would have advocated for her to be mentally looked at. Again, if you want to intentionally make it so that you start out as female and then you die and end as male, then you're intentionally creating isodecay and zombie DNA females so that you can MK Ultra them to keep making money and sex trafficking children and all this other bullshit. Again, we're full circle again. Back to the circle of life and why I'm going to match the polarity of disrespect. And I'm going to go find somewhere in the woods, you know, and that's going to be my DD shelter till you drop the charges. I'm not going after Joey. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm going out there to write my book and my thesis. Hence why I have literally more than 8 different deals on this book right now, and more than 6 different universities all waiting for you, Adams County, to make a decision. So again, you could either be the hero and you could walk away with, you know, billions of dollars and your county be fucking literally all hail on the map, or you could be the bad guy. Hence why my dad tried to sacrifice me again and try to do this shit again. Hence why I took the car. I'm not playing this game anymore. I will go find my spot and I will ditch this car and I will walk, okay, to my DV shelter in the woods before you guys keep trying to kill me and my children. And God damn it, if I need to go pick Joey up and take him wherever the fuck he wants to go, I will. Before I ditch this motherfucker. I promise you, he wants to leave, he wants to go to California, you got it, Joey. I'll fucking drive you. But I gotta drive back here to deal with my legal shit now. Okay? So I don't get to stop anywhere. It's not a party. Okay? I literally am gonna have to drive you there and drive back. And it still will get me in trouble per longitudes and latitudes. But I'm gonna tell you that also falls under my domestic violence relocation laws as well as my church. Okay, even if it isn't a wooded area, it's still a business, and I have it literally, it's on Yelp, it's on Google, it's a real life business, it's a real life domestic violence. If I have to umbrella Joey and my children to relocate them to come back, of course, because this is where my business is and I'm not running, I'm relocating. Hence why I'm stating this on a video to tell you. There's no disrespect to the legal system. There's only a disrespect to the way that you treat people like slaves. We don't deserve to die just because we don't want to be murdered by our bondsmen, dude. You guys need to wake up. Okay, and make better choices next lifetime, Joey. And again, you have my phone number if you want to make a better choice.